court proceedings, it's usual that litigants are required to disclose to the other party all documents relevant to the matter. However, some documents don't need to be disclosed because they are subject to what lawyers call privilege. For example, there's a privilege against self-incrimination in criminal matters, meaning that an accused is entitled to a right to silence and therefore does not need to comply with full disclosure to the other side, that being the prosecution, if that disclosure could conceivably incriminate them in some offence. Of course, that only relates to criminal liability. So in civil matters, you can't claim privilege to withhold documents or information just because the evidence might hurt your case. There used to be spousal privilege in Queensland, which protected husbands and wives from testifying against each other, but that privilege has since been abolished. Another important privilege is legal professional privilege, which protects the confidentiality of certain communications made in connection with legal advice or legal services. This important privilege exists essentially to encourage full and frank disclosure by clients to their lawyers. So, anything you tell your lawyer in confidence is privileged and cannot be disclosed, with some very limited exceptions. It's important to note that this privilege does not extend to other professional advisors. So, confidential communications you may have with various consultants or financial advisors, your accountant, even your doctor or your therapist, while confidential, are not privileged. Although such discussions are private and those professionals would strive to maintain strict confidentiality for you, they can be ordered, by subpoena or otherwise, to hand over documents or even appear in court to testify as a witness. If any of them prepare a written report to you on any of the issues in dispute in the court case, that report is likely to be deemed discoverable to the other side. So, if you're engaged in litigation, or even facing the possibility of litigation, it's not necessarily wise to rush off and obtain your own expert advice about the issues in dispute. Your more prudent strategy would be to first seek legal advice. That way, your lawyer can engage third parties to conduct investigations and provide advices in a way likely to fall under the protective umbrella of legal professional privilege.